Hola, peoples. Okay, so we are doing pretty much we're doing a video response to a video, actually to a lot of videos that have been going around YouTube lately. I've had a few, not just clients, but I have a few clients, a few people who subscribe to the page, come to me and ask me, what are my thoughts, or they brought it up to our attention because this is a lot of stuff that we've been saying since day one, really, not just day one of the YouTube channel, but since for a long time, since the page started, since the group started. So I just watched the video. I think it was like Lady Grave Dancer. She had a video. I don't know when she put it out, but like I just saw it. So I watched that, and then I watched before I watched some of the video responses, which are pretty cool. And I really like that a lot of people are actually speaking up and following through with a lot of this stuff, because it's something that we need to talk about. This is something that is very important in our community. This is something that's very important to me, to all of us, really. So this is our response, and kind of restating and reaffirming a lot of the stuff that has already been said, because also we've said this before, but I'm just like really excited that other people are actually expressing themselves now. So this is titled Witches Who Don't Witch, Deviant Style. So yes, I think the first thing that I would like to talk about is something that has got so many fucking people like butthurt. Like seriously, like it's just dumb. So that of course is gonna be like GoFundMe, and stuff like that, little pages that are produced where people are just asking for money. They sub the fucking toe. They need, support, like in the financial sense, to fix that toe. And this goes along with Witches Who Don't Witch, because if you are a witch, this is what we're talking about. So that shit irritates me. And if you are on Blythe's page, that shit irritates her. And it is it's no disrespect from us. It's not a disrespectful thing. Do you want to kind of clarify your stance on that before I kind of rant on?
Yeah, because I did do a rant a couple of weeks ago, because I've noticed this is coming more and more popular, I guess. If you have an issue where you need to do something, like what I've seen mostly is like people want to move, or they need money for different things that are not necessarily an emergency. And they're just like, oh, well, I need this amount of money, or I need this, or I need that. It's like, listen, if you have any kind of skill, it doesn't have to be a witchcraft skill. It could be any kind of skill. Like, step it up and do it. And it's okay to ask for help. Everybody needs help sometimes.
Absolutely.
But, sell your services. Don't just ask. It's like people begging for money. You might as well just sit on the corner of the street and beg random strangers for money. If I don't know, it's like, I don't know, the way I feel about it is like your friends and your family are going to be the ones that help you out. But if your Facebook page has mostly people that you've never met before, and it's like your pagan page, because a lot of people like to keep separate. I have a separate one. But like people that I would never ask people for money for anything, because I don't know them. And if I were to do something, I'd be like, hey, listen, I need some money. So I'm doing these readings. Hello. So I'm doing these readings. I'm doing a special. I'm trying to save some money for this. I've actually done this before. And I would appreciate it, or by donation or something, like, but straight up GoFundMes where they're just asking for money for things that they could easily make the money for is just laziness.
And to catch you up, Nimbus, we're talking about obviously Witches Who Don't Witch, but right now we're focusing on people asking for handouts and not following through with anything else. And my feeling, and I don't. Oh great, am I like freezing? Shit, this new internet sucks. Okay, so it's really, I have to be careful because I've had a lot of people get offended. Like, I've had someone say, "Are you talking about me?" Because I just shared a GoFundMe link, and I hope you're never in that type of position ever. You know, it sucked to be, it sucked for you to be in that position. And I'm like, okay, listen up. First of all, no matter what, I will not be in that position. Even if I have hard times, I have skills, I have services, I will do something. And I've done a GoFundMe before. It really didn't work, but I was trying to help family out. And what I did though, I can't ask for money. I exchange, like I offer tarot services, oracle services, healing work. I offer like products. You know, I will sell stuff, good quality stuff. You know, I'm passionate about what I do, so it's not going to be like half-assed at all. But I will utilize my talents and skills, and I will provide for you as you help me out. And I am a young living independent distributor, so now I could add on if I were ever in that position. I'm going through something. I'm raising, money for this situation. If you want to buy a premium starter kit, if you want an oil, here's my website. Let's talk or do something. I will offer something. And lately, and I'm not even joking. Like lately, I have seen probably 5 different GoFundMe's in a matter of hours. And I'm not joking, it's a matter of hours because they see one person who's very popular, one person who got help. Oh, I can get help now too. I'll do that. I don't have to work for it. And I'm not trying to belittle, I'm not trying to make fun or negate anyone's experience at all. I need you to understand that because that's not what's going on here. And I've had people, come to me asking if I would share their GoFundMe, and I asked them, up front, I'm like, well, what have you done? What have you done to better the situation? How are you casting for this? No. But you're a witch, right? Well, yeah. Okay. So you're asking for money, but you're not going to cast. You're not going to cast, your witchcraft. You're not going to use that to help your situation. Like I don't get it. Like, well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, but you're a witch. So and if following those lines, if you are a witch, you are attached to power. You have tools, spirits, you have allies that will help you. If all you do is ask for money, those tools, those allies, those spirits will not aid you. Will not aid you. So they may prevent you from getting the help you need because you are not helping yourself. Not really and I don't understand why people don't connect that. It's like if you are a witch, then you need to follow through. If you are following through, then shit, amazing, good for you. You're doing something. But offer something in exchange, even if it is I don't know, if you, whatever, you have a tarot service, you have oracle service, you have you light a candle, say a prayer, whatever. If you can offer something in exchange because you are linked to something more and help other people while they help you, that's far more powerful. That's not lazy. What is lazy is asking and asking and asking and taking and taking and taking and never learning and always just being one of those people who ask and take.
Mm-hmm. I can totally agree with that one.
I agree. I mean, you took the words out of my mouth.
I channel sometimes. I don't. There is so much that can be said, but y'all talk to other practitioners or supposed practitioners, and you see it a lot. And I'm not, again, y'all, if you're my friend, I could be talking about you, but most likely I'm not. But I could be. Who cares? You know, don't make this about you. This is like a universal subject in this community, really.
Well, I mean, if you're making it about you, then chances are you need to hear what we're saying.
Right.
Saying. I mean, if it's bugging you, maybe it's bugging you for a reason. Maybe it's hitting home a little close because you know you're not doing what you need to do.
Right, and especially if you want to talk about money, this is one of the reasons why we're going to be doing the show that we're going to start recording after this, is because of people's mindset about money. For some reason, witches would rather ask for money and beg for money than cast for it, which is very strange.
Right, and like you said just a second ago, it's okay to ask for help. Don't ever feel bad about asking for help, but you have to realize if you're gonna help, if you need help and you need to do something, you have to do for yourself as well. You have to follow through. You can't just sit on your ass and do nothing. Ask for help. Be open to receiving it. When you receive it, pass it on. Work for that. Work. That's kind of the thing here. Is like so many people don't want to fucking work.
Mm.
And what do you think your craft is? Do you think it's just, you know, sitting on your ass and chanting and saying stupid shit? Like, it's not. You have to get down and dirty. You have to like really practice. You got to be active. You have to actively engage and show the spirits, show the universe, show your deities that you're doing something. And I'm sorry, but if your deity is Hecate and all you do is beg, I'm sorry, but she's probably not your deity. She's probably like, and if she was, you'd be hurt because she don't like beggars.
I don't think there are many deities that work with beggars and just hand shit over for nothing anyway.
Right.
Like, I can't eat. I'm like, I've never. Yeah. If people think that their spirits or the deities are going to provide for them if they just beg and beg and beg, they're mistaken.
And I was always taught too, like, even like, I'm not, you know, I've not ever been like rich. I am rich in ways, definitely a bitch and a witch, but I was not born, you know, well off or wealthy or whatever. I'm creating that for myself. So I know what it's like to be struggling. I'm not saying I'm not struggling now, but I know that mentality. I know how it feels, but I was always taught to work, to offer something, to exchange something, to be a hard worker, and to do something for what you receive. And the thing is, like, if you offer something and someone doesn't take it, so let's say I need help, I ask for $100, and someone gives me $100, so I offer them something in return. If they say no, it's cool, you're blessed, that's enough. That's cool, you know, take it, be blessed, and let it go. I would probably say like a blessing for them as they leave, but if you offer and they just want to bless you, that's great. But you should still offer to do something for them. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's an exchange that has to happen, because especially since we're going to be getting into, you know, road opening and money magic, especially if you're trying to create more for yourself, especially if you are trying to do more and get, you know, financially stable or build a better network or something. If you keep taking and you're not offering, you're not going to be able to build. You're not going to be able to grow. And that's kind of like the whole point of witches who don't witch. It's like, how can you be a witch if you don't practice your craft? I'm talking with my hands again, see?
You're channeling New Yorker, it's okay.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't really have much else to say because I completely agree with that. And a lot of times people post in the group and they're like, oh, I have the situation and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, what have you done so far? And if they say, oh, nothing, why not? Like, what have you done? You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and if you want to, it really doesn't matter what other people say. It really doesn't. But if you want to be taken seriously, not just by um, other people in your community, if you want to be taken seriously by the energies that you work with, the forces that you work with, you kind of have to show them that you are worthy of experiencing them. You're worthy of yourself as well, because if all you do is ask and you're not following through with any action, um, it's not going to work, you know. And just like Lady Jane's Bewitchery just posted a little thing up here. Magical effort has to be paralleled with mundane effort, and that's so true. It's like you have to, you have to show energy that you're actually able to receive, and you're actively engaging, so you're going for it. Because if you're just lazy and you don't actually go to take it, or you don't work for it, and it's like repeating ourselves, it's not going to happen, or it's not going to happen as well.
It's like people watch Orange is the New Black. There's a woman that practices Santeria, and when they go into her story, they do the money magic spell, or the job spell for this guy, and she's like, well, did you hand in your application? And he's like, no. Well, how the fuck are you going to get the job if you don't actually hand in the application, you don't do the work to do it, you don't actually, do it. So definitely, magical effort does have to have money. Like, you can cast for a low spell and never leave your house. What's gonna happen? Is the pizza man gonna fall in love with you?
Wasn't there like a movie about that? Like that dude, it was with that cute dude, Joaquin Phoenix. He fell in love with like a computer or something. That could happen, and that's not cool.
Okay.
Just saying, just saying that is possible. Ew. Ew. Don't even go there. There was something else that I wanted to say, and I can't even recall what it was. But like, if you want to be strong in your craft, in your life, you have to go
and work is hard. Just deal with it. It's one of the lessons I'm trying to teach my kids, and they're young. Like, if something is hard, work harder.
And be smart about it too. You don't. I mean, if you learn through your practice, you learn through your experience. So you have to be smart. And I don't get it. I really don't. So you would think that, and then there are people who've been practicing supposedly for like 100 years, and they keep asking for help, or shit still goes wrong with them, or on them, or whatever, them. Sorry, someone just messaged me. Irritating. So my thing is, like, if you've been practicing that long, actually practicing and engaging with your craft, then how do you not know the different tricks? How do you not know to cast and be wealthy, or not even wealthy? How do you not know to cast for yourself to make sure that you are, paying the bills, make sure that you're getting by, and at the time that you're getting by, you're still doing other things to make sure that you're increasing your abundance, increasing your wealth, increasing, your network. It doesn't have to be all about hard cash. It could be about just expanding, talking to the right people, being in the right situation. You don't have to cast for just one thing. You have to cast for success. You have to be successful. Cast for the right thing, and that all, if you can kind of like take your situation, find out that one thing that is really gonna get you to it, cast for that. That will make it easier to achieve everything else. It's just dumb that people don't. Yeah, it's dumb. People don't understand that. And if you're a witch, if you're a practitioner, then how do you not understand it? How do you not know that in order to get anywhere, it requires effort and practice? That's kind of the whole foundation of witchcraft. Hard work. There's sacrifice here. There is, blood, sweat, tears. You gotta learn. I don't. It irritates me, and I can keep going and going and going, but that's not going to happen.
We have another show to do, so.
We do have another show to do, so we just wanted to kind of, Nimbus?
I was just going to say that I commend people that are, I don't want to say preaching this message, but kind of saying this to people. Like Tequila, for example, in her video. Thank you for you know, because we've been saying it for a long time, and it just goes nowhere. So it's better for a lot of us in the world, the witches that look at these other witches and say, look, if you can't be a witch if you don't witch. There's a hello, witch is not just a noun. It's a verb. It's an action. It's what you do. It's not. I mean, this is our craft, and you know, there's no better way to lose credibility than when you say, "Yeah, I'm a witch," but I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do this, and then you ask for help, and then you expect other people in the community, because you are connected very well in a community, especially like this one, because a lot of us have Facebooks just for our community. And my question to you, are you taking this advantage? Are you witching in the only way possible is that calling yourself a witch so you can post your GoFundMe and make people feel sorry for you? Again, that's not everyone in that category that has used a GoFundMe account. It's not. There are people that I know, and there are emergencies that come up, and there are things that happen, and I realize that. But for the majority, you know what I'm saying? And so thank you. Thank you, Tequila. Thank you to everyone that is saying this, because, you know, it's... You can scream it from the fucking mountaintops, and some people aren't going to
Absolutely.
understand.
I agree with you, and I think that is necessary, that we have to, and it's just, especially with people who have, like, a wider reach, if we're all kind of in alignment, if we try, because all we care about is our community. All we care about is empowering each other, building up other witches, building our power, building strength in one another. So when you have people who have, like, a wider reach, when they are, you know, speaking truth, when they are actually, you know, caring about other practitioners, and they are sharing their information, they've been doing it for a long time. So when they see something, other people that we don't reach, you know, they get to, and it's amazing. It's good, and that's kind of our thing. That's what we want. And that's kind of like why we ask people to do video responses, like we ask people to engage with us because of that. So to everyone who participated or participates in this, good for you, and thank you, because you get to say, and you say what we've been saying for so long, but you get to reach other people, and that's power. That's powerful.
Right. Which means more people need to say it.
Right. More people do need to say it and share their own stories and share how they feel. So this becomes common. This is not just like one of those once in a blue moon things. If we keep working together, if we keep sharing, if we keep on this and keeping other practitioners accountable, we build each other up. We build a oh my God, there's a word. It's not coming to me, but we build like a strong, like a set point for our practice. Because if we don't do that with each other, it reminds me of, if y'all watch Buffy, I love Buffy, so I watch it all the time. But if you watch Buffy, then you remember that when Willow met, you know, that coven when she went to college, there's like those bake sale Wiccans. Like, this is Flicka, like, what the fuck? You know, that's kind of what I view all the people who don't practice as, and all they do is ask. So I think that's kind of like it. My knees. What? Can you shut the door? Thank you. I have kids with me, so.
Random children. Hello.
Still took us. Okay, so. Anyways. I think that's what we've been saying, and I think that's kind of the end of this video. I know my room's messy. Annie, okay. No, I haven't seen it. See, I knew that was gonna happen. Yes. So, thank you for watching this. Spread the word. Keep it up. No, don't touch that. That is poison. And we'll see you on the next show, which is happening in like 5 minutes. Say bye. Peace out.